Cowabunga, dudes.
Mighty. We are live.
Cowabunga. Why is that weird buzzing?
Yeah, I know. It's like a... Is it this?
Oh, yeah, it might be. Yeah.
I think that might be picking up your mic too.
Yeah, you could well be right. You could well be right. Are we live?
Yeah, we are live.
Woo,
yeah.
we're
It's
live!
riveting. You're seeing what the conversations sound like.
Right then. So,
oh.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'll just do a quick social media post. Just
oh, people are joining now.
Oh, they are they?
Yeah. There's like 29 people. So
anyway, so we've had there you are. Hi. We've had that's really annoying. Do you want to just go?
Yeah, shall I go and get my mic?
Go and get your mic, yeah, and I'll waffle. Brian!
Hello, Troy.
And Troy's here as well. Yeah, that's really annoying.
Yeah, I'll go and get my mic.
Yeah, so we're still trying to figure. The reason there haven't been any Sunday live streams, right, is because we're trying to figure out when to do them, because it was brought to my attention that when I'm live on a Sunday night, so is the line, and actually the line seems to be live all the time. So, have you read the description underneath this video? So basically, I'm thinking, we just wait for Callum to come back in case I explain it wrong. Algiso 1. Holy, I got a live stream. Yeah, it's an impromptu live stream that's going to make absolutely no sense at all. We just want to throw some ideas around, but Callum's going to change his microphone.
I'll turn my mic down now so it doesn't deafen everyone.
Yeah, turn you as yeah. It's that microphone. It is.
I think this is picking up your mic.
Yeah, and I do. Maps, how are you? Yeah. So anyway, while Callum is doing technical stuff in the well, it's not in the background. He's doing it on camera. Yeah. So like I said, the reason we haven't been live on a Sunday since the last time we went live on a Sunday, whenever that was.
Hold on. Is this working?
Yeah,
does
perfect.
That sound fine?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. And it's got rid of that stupid feedback noise.
Mr.
BB Shark! Sunday lives are best on a... Oh, hang on.
Oh, that was me.
Oh, it was you, was it? Ooh.
Yeah, I pulled my headphones out.
Oh, Jesus. Right then, so... I'm sure it was during the 12-hour stream, wasn't it? And somebody mentioned that we're basically competing with the line.
Yeah, I think it was the skeptic that said it. Was
I think it was, yeah. So we're kind of trying to figure out when is going to be the best time to go live every week, right? But what we want to do, we want to make it. And I know I say this all the time, but I had an epiphany this morning, and the epiphany was I figured out that my Rodecaster, which is the mixer I use so that I sound smexy on the mic and all that jazz.
Oh yeah, even better.
Oh no!
I wasn't.
Carl, if you ever want to move this camera, be really careful with it, because
don't do that. Basically,
don't do that. How's that?
Is it really weighted? Is it? Oh, yeah, that's better.
That's better.
Slightly.
I mean, but if you press cut.
Yeah, see, you're perfect.
Yeah, cut back.
It's ish. It's fine.
It'll do for now. But if I sit back in my chair, my microphone's all the way over there. No wonder I couldn't hear myself. If I sit, but anyway, shut up, Brian. We're not having tech issues. This isn't an official. We're not really stream. We're not really live. You're imagining it. Carl, do me a favor, because it's really bugging me. My teleprompter's open.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Have I got a slight yellow tinge?
Yeah. What's that about?
Ah, there we are. I've blackened it. There we are. I've got nothing on there now. So, right. What are we doing? We're competing with a line. It's not working. My Sunday night live streams always used to be sort of between 300 and 500 viewers, and now it's more like between 30 and on a good Sunday we can scrape 100, Carl, can we?
Yeah.
roughly.
I would say 30 is a bit low. I would say it's 50
Yeah,
to
all right,
like
50
100.
then. Yeah. So I was playing around with stuff this morning, and I discovered that my Rodecaster, which is the mixing desk I use, has something called Rode Call Me. Now, if you look at the link in the description, actually, let me swap.
Yeah, you should be able to pull it up. Yeah.
Yeah, there we are. I've got the right ticker, right? So you can go to callme.rode.com, and then you can do this on your phone or on your laptop, tablet. You can do it anywhere, right? It's the closest we can get it to being like a phone number where people can just ring up and, you know, shout at me, tell me I'm wrong, whatever people want to do. And I'm sure there'll be lots of that. And you put in a code, which in this instance it's all uppercase, so it's 3TK9XM, but you must add your name, because I don't answer my mobile if I haven't got your number saved. I never speak to anyone whose number I haven't got. So if you don't put a name, then your call won't get answered. But I'm looking for somebody, possibly somebody called Brian Pop Robson, who will do it, who wants to be experimental, because we've got to get the levels and everything right, because otherwise nobody will be able to hear anything, and it'll just be lots of noise and feedback. So
yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango.
I'm assuming you can hear me. So would anybody like to jump down into the description, put the URL on their phone, and try and call in so we can see if we can get the levels right? Because every time I've done like an AMA, I've done it through Discord, and it's a little bit janky. It kind of works. Brian Pop Robson is trying. Yeah, your wife told me that, Brian. My wife says the same about me, strangely enough. But
it's not popping up.
It's not popping up yet. So just leave it on. Press the blue button again. You shouldn't have to do anything. See, it'll just, the whole screen will appear. Good morning, Lou Dukes. But it hasn't got to be Brian, because, you know, by the time Brian finds like a 14-year-old girl to show him how to work his phone and then explain to him that the internet is a thing, you know, it could take a while. But if anybody, I don't care who it is, it can be anyone, just try and call in so that we can make sure, number one, that the audience can hear you, number two, that Callum and I can hear you, and whether or not this is going to work. But while we wait for somebody to be able to do that, because I'm wondering now, Carl, thinking about it, you know, when we tried it earlier, if you
do we need to change the code again?
And if it's fine if we do, because it's easy to change on the fly.
Yeah.
But
I got a feeling if Brian's tried and nothing's happened, it's the exact same thing that happened to us earlier. When I tried and nothing happened.
Yeah.
We changed the code.
Yeah.
And then it worked. So
yeah. So
it better not be after every bloody phone call, or surely.
No, it's
got to be after like every session.
Yeah, I get a code only.
Oh yeah. Glyn Pritchard.
Glyn Pritchard is, there we are. Answer the phone, Carl. Right,
there we go.
Give him a. Oh, Glyn Pritchard, you need to mute the stream.
I've just muted the screen. That's funny, Creaky. I'm calling from Jeddah in Saudi Arabia.
Well, never.
Wow.
And it. Oh, what's with all the?
So there's a bit of feedback on our end.
Glenn, I will speak to you in a second, pal. I've got feedback in my ears. I don't know why. Are you getting any feedback when you're watching this in the stream? And I'm not talking to you, Glenn. I'll talk to you in just a second, because I can hear like a little bit of a delay. It's nothing. Have I got everything moved? Yeah, this
slight feedback, and then it's only.
Yeah, they're getting echo.
Getting it as
Glenn, you know, when you joined, there should be a slider there for you to turn on echo cancellation. Did you do that?
No, not yet. Let me just have a look.
Marvelous. Thank you, sir. Because if they can hear the feedback as well.
It's saying only when I use the speaker, and I'm not on the speaker.
Right.
Yeah, the feedback's only when we are speaking too.
Yeah, that's peculiar.
I can hear you as clear as a bell.
Yeah, I can hear you really brilliantly as well, but
Yeah.
I can also hear myself about, I don't know, it's maybe half a second delay. So I wonder, is that an issue on the Stream Deck? Thank you, by the way, Glenn, for being the first one to do it as well.
No problem. It's nice to be first at something.
Yeah, why are we getting that feedback then?
I have no idea.
So that what I can see on the screen now, Carl, is that like somebody else trying to call in as well? Is it? So it's
we got a Sheldon Harold.
So it sort of cues them up. Anyway, Glenn, so what we were thinking is, just rather than just going live and waffling like I usually do, just sort of making it a call-in show, you know, but it's kind of when do we do that? What's the best time of day?
Right. Well, my weekend is a Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
And then by the time I get in, I'm obviously 3 hours ahead of you. So it's slightly different. I just happen to have been home a little bit early today and caught up with you.
Yeah. It's one of those things. It's virtually... See, the feedback seems to be getting less and less.
Oh, that's why I've taken my head. It's doing my head in. I can't deal with it.
Check the settings in...
Right, see... The problem is now I got no access to this because so many people are trying to ring in. So
yeah, hang on a second.
If I am cutting you off, I'm not being rude. I'm just trying
to fiddle with.
Sorry, Glenn. Say that again, pal.
Let me just have a look at this app and see if there's anything to fiddle with.
Okay. Double check you have 2 sources of audio input. I'll be honest, I don't even know what that means.
Turn down the input level. How's that?
Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you've made it quieter.
Oh, just quieter. Okay.
Yeah, it's still there. I can. Yeah.
That's the only thing I've got control over is the.
Right. Bear with me a second, Glenn, because for just a minute, only Callum's going to be able to hear you. Stay there a sec, pal.
Okay.
It does seem like that feedback has gotten less intense. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the option.
Feedback there, though.
Yeah, I think so. A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Does that make any difference?
Yeah, no. So if you speak.
Hi, 1, 2, 3.
Me or Glenn?
Creaky Blinders show. It's coming live to you from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, see, it's the same. It's no feedback when he speaks, but it's feedback.
Yeah.
When we speak.
When you speak.
Yeah, it's not when you speak. And the chat has said the same thing. It's only when we are speaking.
I tell you what, Carl, mute your mic, put your mic down. Right, does that get rid of it? No. As soon as I speak, the echo's back. Hello, Keela. We always want to speak to you. Don't be silly.
Right, I tell you what. Should we try the next caller to see if that makes a difference?
Yeah, do you mind, Glenn, if we hop on to the next one just to see?
No problem at all. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, pal, and thanks for calling in.
No problem. Take care, mate.
Mate.
Is the next one going to be the same?
We'll see now. Well, that's funny. Radio call experience.
Yeah.
So we got Jesus Christ now. Special guest.
God's son.
Hello?
Is it the actual Jesus? Jesus?
Oh, well, I don't know. Nothing's happening now.
Just press.
That's a different caller now. Tall geese. I don't know. See if this works.
Yeah.
No? Okay. It's just getting rid of people now.
Right. Okay.
Okay. We've got... I think we do have someone in.
Yes, you do.
Oh, we do.
This is the problem, is when people are calling in.
Yeah.
This doesn't work.
Right. Okay.
So people are essentially calling in non-stop.
Yeah.
So we've got to figure this out because I can't fiddle with
Yeah.
anything when
Right.
there's...
So have we got somebody
Sorry,
on?
yeah, we do. Let me just check who it is. I'm sorry.
It's all new to you, so not exactly surprising, boys.
Right. Yeah, I think it might have been Glenn's connection because there's no feedback here.
Plus, I'm Wales anyway, so
Oh, you're in Wales, are you?
I Newport lad.
Wales. Is it true Newport's just been voted the worst place to live in Wales?
Probably.
Oh God, it's the worst place to bloody in the UK currently. God.
I've hardly been to Newport, like ever.
I remember meeting a group of boys from Newport in Magaluf, and there's one thing I remember, and it stuck with me for ages. This is like 15 years ago now. They said there's 2 nightclubs and one of them's closing down. That was essentially Newport in a nutshell 15 years
Not
ago.
just one nightclub now.
It is just
Pretty
one.
funny. Right.
Yeah.
Right. So are we to assume then that if you're ringing from Wales, it's perfectly... Are you ringing off your phone or your
Mobile.
off your mobile? Yeah, it must have been
Yeah.
something.
It must have been something with the last caller.
Yeah. And is it to your ear? Are you kind of...
I'm holding you by my hand.
Yeah, so you're on the phone in the normal way. You're not on like hands-free or anything.
No.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Glenn, it
Yeah.
was your fault.
It is working, so
Wasn't he calling you internationally anyway? That
Yeah,
might have been. the
Yeah,
delay
that
there too.
could be it. That could be it. Right, thank you, pal. We're going to jump onto the next one because I
Yeah.
want to get through as many as I can to see if everybody is going to
yeah.
kind of sound the same. And just for the audience, the people who are watching now, is the caller's audio kind of where
It's
it
good.
needs to be?
You're coming through really clear.
It sounds okay, does it? Because I can hear
Yeah.
you perfectly as if I'm speaking to you in the
You're
same
coming
room.
through as clearly as you are on the stream.
There
It's
we are.
fine.
Awesome. We'll jump on to the
Amazing.
next one. Thank you, pal.
Reckon.
Take care, man.
Catch you later.
Bye, 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 bye.
Shut
Back-
up.
back- Oh,
There we
well,
are. Awesome. We'll jump on to the next one. Thank you, pal.
Reckon.
Take care, man. Bye, bye, bye.
Whoever that is.
Brian.
Brian,
Brian,
mute.
mute. There we are. Awesome. We'll jump on to the next one. Thank you, pal.
Hold on, I'm trying to mute.
Oh, this is-
Carl, pull the slider
Hold
down.
on, sorry.
Yeah, Brian, you need to mute the
Hold
stream.
on. I think it's gone now. Hold on. This is what I mean. I can't do anything. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's just a constant stream
Yeah.
of phone calls.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec.
Oh, there we are.
So we got someone on. I don't even know.
Yeah, no, I think it's Brian.
Is it? I can't even. This is what I mean. I've got no.
Yeah.
I'm having tech problems still. aren't I?
Right, but it is you, Brian, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm having tech problems still.
Yeah.
It is you, Brian, isn't it?
Yep. Right, is that better?
No, I can hear like a TV in the background.
Yeah, there's still-
everything's echoing.
Yeah.
Everything's echoing.
Is that better?
Yeah, just jump into the next one.
Yeah, but I.
Yeah, normally I'd have my headphones on, but
Yeah.
I'm sitting on a laptop, so.
Yeah, that might be what it be. Then maybe you've got to have headphones or be on a phone. Right, jump into the next one, Cal.
Okay. I'm going to come off because it's
All right,
too
cool.
echoey.
Okay, cheers, right. Hmm.
Right. Okay. I think we got Keela, maybe.
Hello.
Yeah.
Potato. How are you?
See you guys.
Hi.
How's the little fella doing?
He is doing magnificently. He is in violin lessons. He has a little drum kit. One of those
Wait,
electric drum kits.
hang on. You mean he's not like 6 weeks old anymore? Jesus.
No, he's 3.5 now.
Bloody hell. Time done half go quick, didn't it?
I know. He's amazing.
That's
He
nuts.
is amazing.
Absolutely nuts. I'm terrible at but so this woman I know called Keela had a baby. In my mind's eye, that baby's always going to be like 6 weeks old until I see concrete evidence. I'm terrible at it's like my cousin. My cousin's a doctor. She's like 40, but in my mind, she's still 9
Yeah.
and really annoying. And she's Irish as well. funny enough.
And like when I stopped doing YouTube, he was
Yeah.
only about 4 months old.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. So
Bloody
that's when I
hell.
stopped doing YouTube because of all of the crap that was going on.
Yeah.
And I needed to concentrate on my family. So
Yeah.
of course I've been out of it for the last 3 years. So you wouldn't have known like just it wouldn't really sit with you. Oh, he's growing this big. And
Yeah.
now he's a toddler.
Yeah, it's like when you see somebody you haven't seen for years, isn't it? And you think, because I people have been jumping in the comments, say, "Oh, Creaky, I like the moustache," and it's like, well, you haven't seen a video for about 6 months, then, have you?
I know, right?
It's that kind of thing. But you were perfectly clear, Keela. How are you? Are you on your phone or?
I am on a laptop. I am on just the speakers and the normal mic from the laptop, which isn't the greatest laptop, but it is a gaming laptop. So it's a different kind of. I don't know where my mic setup has gone. And yeah, it's good to speak to you though.
Yeah, no, I'm hoping we can really get this. Not that I think we'll be able to compete with the line, but you know, people just seem to enjoy this kind of format where they can ring in, and obviously it makes a stream a hell of a lot easier to do if you've got a constant flow of people to speak to, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And someone just said Keela is louder than you guys. I'm always louder. I'm louder than everybody all the time. So that's just
I will confess, you were the first person we had to turn the volume down quite a way on.
I do think that's going to be a thing I'll have to keep an eye on, because everyone's microphones.
That's because I have proper equipment.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably.
Right, Keela, it was lovely to speak to you. We want to jump on to the next one just because I want to try and get through as many as I can. We'll speak soon, right? Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Right, Purple Snowdrop said Keela was the best one so far.
Yeah.
And she said it was just, she was on her laptop, no.
Right, okay, hold on.
Sheldon Harold, all I hear is someone's TV. It's not your own, is it?
Yeah, see, this is a nightmare.
So what's it doing?
I've got virtually no control over.
So
I thought I had just added someone in, but clearly not, because
right.
See,
so
now I can do stuff, but the second someone tries ringing again, I've got zero control over.
Right,
so
press that
American
now.
Steve. Hello, American Steve.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, we
There
can.
we go.
Hey, there we go.
There we are.
Let me mute you.
So American Steve is loud. So yeah. The only thing is the bloody, you know, if people are constantly ringing in, it balls in that up? You can't exactly say. I couldn't have said to Steve, can you ring us at 17 minutes past 3, because that's when there's going to be it's not going to work like that. But
I don't know how I'm supposed to like queue people up. If I've basically just got to spam hang up until the screen comes clear, and then the next person it seems to work. But that's not really a sustainable method.
But if that's the only way we can do it for a minute, then that's the only way we can do it.
So I've got headphones on and I have a decent mic. I have a Yeti.
So that's helpful. Definitely.
That definitely helps. You sound perfectly clear. There's no echo, no feedback. Your volumes are good. So I think it'll work. It's just going to be a case of kind of managing the calls.
Yeah, there's some creases to iron out when it comes to this, because this is
Discord a better option.
Say it again, sorry.
So is Discord a better option?
No, Discord, we've had so many issues with Discord. It's unbelievable, because I do everything through a mixing desk, and I'm not actually at my PC. I'm at like my second desk, and I'm on my laptop. So everything is coming from a different computer to me. So I have to do it this way, or I can't control I can't control anything, because I'm at the wrong desk. But I think we can make this work. It's just people are just going to have to be, they're just going to have to keep trying until they get through. I'm sure that's the way it works on other call-in shows. I don't know if have you got any experience of calling into anyone?
I mean, to the radio.
Yeah. But they've
contrary to my name and my accent, I actually do live in the UK. So.
Oh, do you?
Oh shit, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in Reading.
Right.
How long have you been over here?
God, April will be 11 years.
Oh shit. Your accent's still so strong for someone who's been here so long.
I married an American.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I live with an American. I watch American TV.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sheldon Harold is still saying he can't hear us over the TV noise, but I don't know if there's a delay in the stream, but there is no TV noise unless he's talking about when Brian was trying to get on and He had EastEnders on in the background. There was a rave going on in his back garden. I don't know what was going on. Right, we want to jump on to another one. Not that I don't want to speak to you, pal, but I want to, like I said, Taki, I want to get through as many as I can to make, to see if this is even doable. So thank you, pal.
Absolutely, I'll drop off.
Take
Cheers,
care.
guys.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. Bye.
Right, so that should have taken us straight into another one now.
So we should. So who? No.
Just keep pressing it until.
Okay, we got Dan Reeves in here now.
Good evening, gentlemen. Good afternoon, even. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sweet, nice to talk to you, fellas.
And you, and there's no feedback as well. What method are you using to call in? Are you just doing it off your phone or laptop, PC?
No, I'm using a PC with a terrible microphone and webcam. So
sounds all right. It sounds all right. It's definitely workable. Yeah, this one is. Keela says there's no TV noise now.
Yeah, maybe there was some delay.
Yeah. So, have you got any experience of ringing into any other online shows?
Absolutely none whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Which way. Well, I'll keep using the line because they are probably the biggest one. Well, they're certainly the biggest one I can think of that does a call-in show. But if we can get it to work well, I think this could potentially be a really good idea.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to fiddle with audio because it's changing quite drastically from call to call.
Yeah, that's why I put it on a slide.
Yeah, so it completely depends on what microphone the callers. What did you say you're using? Just a webcam? Ooh, what happened then?
I don't know. Try and jump onto the next one.
Yeah, right. Okay, we'll try. We'll try and jump onto the next one.
Thank you, pal.
Thank you, mate.
Good, mate.
I think give it a second, Carl, because I think it takes a second or two to connect. See. Because
So,
do we have a call now?
I think we might connecting.
Who do we have? Oh, it's connecting, is it?
It's saying connecting. Yes.
Yeah. The speed at which it connects depends on their internet connection as well.
Yeah. Okay. So Steph should be in here.
Steph, are you there? Oh, there we are.
It says disconnect and
Right.
on air.
Who do we have?
I think we have
Oh, fuck that.
Steph.
Don't swear, you'll get us in trouble. I don't think she can hear
Can you
us.
hear us? I don't think so.
There we are. Just.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hey, it kicked me off just a sec or something weird happened.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hang on.
I don't know what's
Hey,
going on.
Creaky.
Oh, hiya, Steph. There we are. I can hear you now. You had this. Is it the Steph I'm thinking of?
It is the stuff you're thinking of.
It is. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
This.
I'm so glad I got to talk to you.
Yeah,
It's been years.
Just quickly, this Steph is the lady who was queuing up to come on and berate me.
I thought it might have been because I think you put in the chat just now, are we calling in through Discord? I assumed it was you.
Yeah. I'm hoping that this will be a sustainable way of doing it and that I can sort of, take the stream in this sort of direction. What's that?
Someone is coming in under the name Kent Horvend. I'm going to assume it's not him.
Be awesome if it was. You can hear us clearly though, Steph. There's no
Yeah, I'm on my work headset.
Yeah. Oh, there we are. So I think as long as people have got a reasonable enough setup their end, it should work. Steph, we're going to move on to the next one. Like I say, just because I want to go through as many as I can and make sure everybody can get in. Go on, is it Kent Oven there?
No, it's changed now. We got Sheldon Harold. He's been trying since the beginning, to be fair.
Goodbye, love.
Take care, Steph.
Bye.
Right. Have we got it?
All right, no, okay. We got Peter Nortle who's coming in. I'm sorry, Sheldon. You've been trying the whole time, and I have tried to get you on.
Oh, there we are. We got somebody.
We got a Peter Nortle in the chat.
Yeah, mate.
How are you doing, Peter?
Oh, I'm all right.
Why does this sound like you're flying a plane?
Because I'm sitting right next to an air conditioner.
Right.
Yeah, that'll be why. Yeah.
So you're from down under, clearly.
Yes.
Bit of a giveaway.
45.7 degrees C at the moment.
Oh, nice. I'm getting really good at distinguishing between the New Zealand accent and the Australian accent. I used to just think they sounded exactly the same before, but you know, the more I hear Australian people speak versus Kiwis, the differences are very noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
Just ask us to say fridge.
Do you know what I do? Whenever I speak to Planawalk, I get Planawalk to say the word deck because, New Zealanders can't pronounce D-E-C-K. They
just don't get caught polishing his dick.
Yeah, exactly. Right, thank you, Pete. We're going to move on to the next one. Like I say, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I want to speak to as many people as I can to make sure it's going to work. So thank you, Peter. Thank you, pal. Right. Oh, have we got some?
We have Kent Horvind on the line. Oh, speak up again. Very quiet. I can't. We can't hear you. I don't know. You have a microphone on.
Yeah, we can't hear that one. It wasn't the real Kent Horvind anyway.
No.
Damn.
So. Okay, we got Chief.
Mute the stream.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, I can hear you fine, guys.
Yeah, there's really bad feedback. You need to mute the stream, pal.
Yeah, well, I'm watching on my TV and I've turned the TV sound down. I'm not watching any other way.
Is it, did you click echo cancellation on the website? Yeah. I think, try again in a minute. We'll try and get you back on.
Okay, cookie.
There we are. Thank you, mate.
Ooh, this is stressful now. And it's not even a real stream.
I know.
But it's gonna work. It's just gonna be hard for people to get through it is.
Yeah.
Hiya.
Hello. Who have we got?
So I've muted the TV and I've got echo cancellation on.
Yeah, you sound much better now. Yeah, all it was there was like a feedback loop from So how can you hear it? You can hear me okay? And
yeah, I'm doing everything through laptop apart from the visual, which is on TV. So
yeah,
you're saying.
Yeah, I think the whole purpose of this is that people can do it from their phone, their laptop, wherever they want to. So it'll be as close as I can get it to be in.
We're going to need to remind people about echo cancellation because that seems to be the one Achilles heel of this calling thing. Yeah, is making sure people click echo cancellation. Yeah. There we are. Well, as long as people can hear us. Amazing.
Right, thank you, pal. Very much appreciated. There we are. Just knock it off, Cal, and I wanna talk to everybody for a minute now. So just mute, just disconnect it and just slide it down. That's all. The volume. Don't accept another call now for a minute.
All right. Okay.
So. I was going to send you a picture of my little one disco, but it says, "Oh yeah, Keela, there's been you don't know, do you? I'll add you now. I've got Discord open on this. I know exactly why it is, and I'll tell you now. So
you're not the only person to send that message recently as well. I think a lot of people think you're upset with them.
Yeah, and I'm not upset with a lot of people. I'm not upset with anybody. Hang on a second. Because Keela can't send me a friend's request either, see. Crafty. Why haven't I? Keela, are you still in my server? I don't be on Discord anymore. Oh, just send me a DM on thingy. X thingy. Just send me I've had to turn my DMs and everything off on Discord because I had I don't know what
weirdo.
Strange somebody who was being, well, somebody was just being a complete weirdo and asking for my address so we could go riding motorbikes together and saying that he's known me and Callum for years. So yeah, I've turned DMs off. I've turned everything off on Discord now. So like nobody can reach me.
Well, it's my first stalker. I'm kind of flattered.
Yeah, but I've got rid of one and it's been immediately replaced by another. I've shown you that video, haven't I?
Yeah,
anyway, so Keela, it's anybody who wasn't already one of my Discord friends, they can't get in touch with me either. But yeah, just send me a DM on X or something. I know you can do it on X because I think we've spoken on there before. But anyway, yeah. So peepsicles. I'll be in touch when Discord stops being an ass. Yeah, the thing is, I don't think you can add me. See, you're Crafty Keeler on Discord as well, aren't you? Crafty. Yeah, anyway, I'll do that when we're not live. So, the one crucial ingredient missing from this idea is what does it need to, do we just carry on as the Creaky Blinder show, or do you know, like the line is,
yeah, do we
the
go
line
for a full, is it a whole new thing?
Is it a whole new thing?
I would probably say yes. We'll start like a new thing.
Because the only thing that keeps coming into my mind, see, is what I was originally going to call the channel, which was being opinionated.
Yeah.
What's Brian on about? I've ignored moderating that haggis post because it makes no sense. Well, that comment makes no sense to me, Brian. I'm completely lost.
Anything about haggis, unless someone else is.
Can't you just block him on the... Yeah, yes. Yeah, he's been kicked from the server and everything now, but because... Oh, I'm not looking back now, Brian. I can't be bothered. Yeah, so is it just the Creaky Blinder show is just now a call-in show? Or is, you know...
What I would say is if it's a call-in show, really, it's no longer the Creaky Blinder show, is it? Because it's not...
Yeah.
We would just kind of be there as we would just kind of be there. I don't know how to word this.
Yeah, we'll do, not moderators.
Well, yeah, but it's not going to be as like podcasty in that sense, is it?
Yeah,
sometimes we just.
Yeah,
I mean, we probably still will do.
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
but...
It depends because at the obviously we don't know when we're going to do it yet, but. Not everybody's gonna kind of be interested in it. No, Creaky's calling Bonanza show.
So
it's a bit wordy. It's a bit wordy. But I like the fact that the line is called The Line. It's just
we also need to be not the line.
Yeah, but if somebody says to me, "Oh, what's your YouTube channel?" I say, "Oh, the Creaky Blinder." They go, "Ma?"
Yeah.
Creaky Blinder. No, Creaky.
Yeah.
So yeah, Creaky lines. Yeah, no, we can't steal.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We don't. Obviously, I know the line didn't invent call-in shows, but we don't really want it to be like.
And Matt Dillahunty may shout at me.
Yeah,
he's already very scary. I don't want to steal any part of the name of his show.
I think we just want to do like whatever our version of a call-in show is.
Yeah, it's catchy. Is that your suggestion? Yeah. What's the Creaky connection? Believe it or not, I asked AI and the Creaky connection was one of the. But I don't know, The Wire.
Through the Wire.
I love that. But there's a TV show, isn't there, called The Wire? So
it's one of the most famous TV shows ever.
So let's say, positive mental attitude in 6 months' time, The Wire. What did you say? The Wire?
Yeah, no one's ever Googling The Wire.
It's bigger than Joe Rogan. They're not going to find my live stream by Googling The Wire.
Yeah.
They're going to find The Wire.
Yeah.
Because that is a a TV show, isn't it? The Wire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a American TV series.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know, something
on the blower.
On the blower.
I quite like that.
I was still catching up on the line from last night, so only just seen this. Wish I'd been here from the start. Oh, damn it! Heavens to Murgatroyd, as Bugs Bunny used to say. Or was it Creaky and Callum cackling? Blinder blabber. I quite like that.
Blinder blabber, yeah. I feel like that's what it is currently.
More than I could just rename the channel that now, and nobody would think it was weird.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Sheik of the Creek. Oh, now then. What's occurring?
Yeah, I saw that as well. I think, yeah.
I do kind of like that. Creaky dog and bone, blinder on the bod. Pardon?
What's the bod?
Between two blinders.
Like between two films.
You know, American people pronounce, like they lack the ability to say aluminium.
Yeah.
And
aluminum.
I'm still completely baffled what a mirror is.
Yeah.
You know, they see their reflection in the mirror.
No, what I'll never get over is if you ever call me a twat, I'm just going to laugh at you.
But I made a video about, there's a flat earther whose name is, it's like the chef's kiss, a flat earther's name, because his name is P-Brain. Now, he's American, so in America, P-Brain obviously doesn't mean what it means.
It's a compliment.
Yeah, it's probably a compliment in America. But he said that my name was Creaky Blinder.
Blinder.
Now, people don't go blind. You know, we haven't got guide dogs for the blind in the UK. We've got guide dogs for the blind.
See, I quite like that. Speak to the creek, but that's not.
It's a bit chaff-tastic.
No, I don't think it's that. It's more. I don't know. Are they ringing in to speak to you? Like that's not the purpose.
That's the thing. See, I don't want it to end up where people are just ringing in to say hello.
Yeah,
I want people to ring in.
Yeah,
you know,
because we will have. We're gonna figure it out, but we will have a topic at hand. So well, the example we said earlier was, you know, when Artemis 2 takes off in April or whenever it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Maybe we do an episode Artemis 2 and then you ring in and
exactly.
So there will be one overarching, you know, there will be a reason to call in, not just to be like, all right.
We don't want it to be like that. Like Callum just said, it'll be like when, for example, the Artemis 2 launch happens, we'll do an episode about the Artemis 2 launch.
Yeah.
You know, and people can ring in and say, oh, you know, I watched it and, you know, I saw a flat earther saying this, you know, and
even you can even ring in to just be like, that was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be questioning it.
Creaky explains. I like that, but you'd have to add badly to the end of it. Creaky speaker, Creaky chat, topics without the paddle.
Yeah, see,
Schitt's Creek.
If it wasn't for Schitt's Creek, R.I.P. Catherine O'Hara. If it wasn't for,
why do I like that so much?
Yeah, but Flatline is just the line.
You need a science advisor. Why do you know one, Brian? I do like that.
Yeah, but I don't like the idea of having line.
Yeah, I know.
Because
they got another show, see, called The Hang Up.
Yeah.
So I think they've got all the phone kind of.
Yeah. The ring-a-ding-ding.
Yeah. Creaky converses, Sheep's Creek.
Sheep's Creek.
Can we have a recap update for people who just joined? Of course you can. We gonna try doing a call-in show and see if people like it.
Yeah, we've been testing call-ins. There have been callers. Some of them went well. Some of them.
Yeah. It's gonna be. Look at Brian's suggestion.
I know.
That is very good. And you know, I like that as well. But obviously, dialing ping.
Yeah.
So the dialing show. Yeah, Di wouldn't like it if I called it that.
What's creaking?
Where's that? What's
Sheldon
creaking?
Harold.
Yeah. Creaky's blinding combo chat. So yeah,
Creaky's big ball. Go see a doctor about that. I've only one of them. It's big.
Oh dear me. East Coast US 10:30 a.m. That's why for the others that aren't what? Hang on. I need a translator for that one. East Coast US 10:30 a.m. That's why for the others that aren't mourning. Okay then. Creaky's big call. Blinder Babble sounds like a fun name. It does sound like a fun name,
Yeah,
actually. It does sound like a fun name, but it's kind of, I want it to be so that if somebody says, "Oh, what's the show called?" Being opinionated.
Yeah.
And being opinionated. Oh, there we are. There it is. You know, when if it's
Yeah. Or even I don't know. That was mental.
Yeah.
Like I know but even just a phrase.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. Something.
Maybe not mental, but you know what I mean.
Creaky llama. How about bullshit? It's bullshit in tribute to CC.
Shoot the moon.
Chatty blinder. I was going to say chunky blinder then, but nobody's shooting chunky. Grumpy blinders. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want it to be anything to do with my name. See?
Yeah, that's what I was. What was the one you just said?
Being opinionated.
Yeah, like a phrase.
Yeah.
Being opinionated. That was mad. That was something.
Yeah, Creaky's pub chat. And do you know, it's ironic. There's more than 100 people watching this now, and it's a big nothing burger.
It tickled me. I looked up just now and I thought, that's funny how it put in slightly more viewers than usual, and this is just chaos and nothingness.
Right. Boogie the Cat likes being opinionated. The Creaky experience. No, it's too Joe Rogan, isn't it? The Joe Rogan experience. Yeah. No, don't use your name. Tarquin just doesn't. Oh, thanks, Bri. You know how well I protect my real name.
Yeah. Tarquin Van Blinder.
Yeah. Creakinated.
Creakinated.
And all 100 of them are currently typing, trying to think of names for the show.
Yeah,
exactly. Why do you think I've done it?
It's annoying because Shit's Creek or Without a Pat, like something like that is because it does play on your name.
Tidy Talk.
Tidy.
See, I don't mind if it's like related or if it's like, you know, I've said something. Did I imagine this or did somebody type "love you" by?
Yeah. I don't know if you saw. I don't know if I saw that, but
blinding assertions. Thoughtful. I am.
Off the cuff.
It's hard, isn't it?
Off the cuff is quite
yeah.
I like that as a name. I don't know if it's the right one, but I do like that.
Yeah. Because what I did, right? I opened Gemini and I said that my YouTube channel deals with conspiracy theories and I want to do a call-in show live once a week where we talk about the conspiracy theories or other interesting topics that I've discussed on the channel. So I want it to tie together, but I don't want it to be like...
Oh, sorry. Blind Faith is cool.
That is cool, right? And
it makes it sound like a atheist specific.
Yeah.
I don't know. I quite like Blind. I'm gonna write that one down.
Yeah, write it down.
Who said that one? And
actually,
Keela gave a good one as well. I can't
remember.
There's
notes on. Open the notes on.
On you.
So I'm gonna type Blind Faith in there now.
Yeah, there was. Keela just sent one, and I even said that it was good, and now I don't remember what it was.
Creaky Cousins. Chaos and Nothingness sounds like a show name, just not a call-in show.
Oh, was it blinding assertions?
Yeah, I think that was. Yeah, there we are. She's just typed it again.
Was it? Yeah.
Call me crazy. You're covering crazy people already.
I like that
And I do that. That's going on. Are you typing it here?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I do like that one.
Because it could be call me, comma, crazy.
Yeah.
So it's
so
it's call me crazy, but it's got like call me.
It's got like
crazy.
a phone
reference
in the name.
Yeah, 5. That's a good one.
Oh, hang on. What am I missing? Looney bin.
Looney bin.
We just go the Kevin Coyd hour.
Yeah. Just batshit mental.
Yeah. I do like Call Me Crazy.
I quite like that one as well. Blind Faith, Blinding Assertions, and Call Me Crazy.
Have a what? Have a blather.
Where's that?
Sit down and shut up. I always think of that when I think of you. That would be good as well, though.
That would. Yeah, that works. Okay, we're getting somewhere with these ideas.
Yeah,
now.
this is working way better than I thought. Right, I'm going to type that one down.
Oh, we got a wild culture cat in the side chat.
Have we?
We do. Meow, meow, meow.
Where is he? I can't see.
There he
is.
Screen. Yeah.
Yo.
We need to. We'll have to get you on again soon because we kind of felt bad after the last one.
I did.
You couldn't get a word in.
Yeah, let me publicly apologize, right? There was a reason, and I don't think I even told Katz this. I wanted you to be the last guest because you were kind of in my YouTube bubble almost from you were literally the very first content creator to reach out to me after seeing one of my videos. So I wanted you to be the last guest, but because I'm a dickhead, I didn't think that
JL Warren loves a chat.
Yeah, that I was only giving you half an hour. So I want to get you on again. Mate, there's no apology needed for anything. I know that, but it was me. It was, and I felt terrible that I had literally given you and you barely got the chance to say anything either. Because JL knows this. He does like talking.
Yeah, he loves it. It was great. He was a great guest, but I felt very sorry for you when you came on.
Yeah. Will the call-in show be call-in studio based? I'm not sure what that means. Will we be taking the calls in my studio? Yes.
We will indeed.
Can you elaborate? I'm not quite sure what you mean.
Yeah, I don't know if you've joined in later, but we have already been taking calls to see.
You can't be that sorry. Katz doesn't even have a spanner.
Everyone can't have a spanner.
Exactly.
There's enough spanners in this chat.
Yeah. It's soft. Oh, don't complicate the issue now. That's
right.
Call-in studio. Right, I gotta Google that now, haven't I?
Yeah, I can have a look now as well.
Do call-in studio. No, I won't be using that because the website looks as if somebody made it as a project for their GCSEs, and it's expensive, and I've already got a mixing desk with the ability on it.
It would cost you 3 cents a minute as well if you were to call in through that.
But the way
this is free,
yeah, and it before I used it this morning, I updated it as well because now you get press the blue square, Cal, on the desk, on the mixing desk.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. See where the QR code is. It should tell you there. You get like 10 hours and 5 hours.
Yeah. So
you get 5 hours of incoming calls a month.
So it's
for free.
It says remaining web hours.
Yeah.
432.
Yeah.
And then it says remaining hours 932.
Yeah. So web hours is if somebody goes to callme.road.com and puts the
okay,
those web hours decrease as we take calls. But the next tier is like 10 quid a month. It's $9.99 and you get unlimited.
Okay.
You know, so if it works well, then I'll absolutely pay for it.
But it's free. Like
you're from the line.
We're not ripping you off. This is completely original idea we thought of.
Do you know, I wondered what the line used. Well, if it's good enough for the line, maybe I will have a look at it then.
If it works.
Anyway, is Sup Kettle still here while Callum's looking at his phone? That Kent Hovin video, I'm working on it now, pal. And it's just, I thought that if I sort of poked the bear enough, that it would make him angry, but he's literally just going through the whole video going, no, cows make cows, dogs make dogs, and Hovins make morons. He's just...
I wonder if he's doing it on purpose to wind you up.
Maybe. Bye, Keela. Take care. Did someone say Creaky call in already? Yeah, I don't really want it to be Creaky.
I did see one. I think it was Brian. He put like, oh, there we are. It's a mix. Like, obviously, I don't think that would be, but it works.
That's
it
clever.
Actually does work.
That is
it?
clever.
Yeah.
Whack a conspiracy theorist. Throw me your best. So where's how to what? Something to do with an asteroid.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah,
every time we go live, we show how much we can't read.
Yeah, exactly. But yes, that Kent Hovin video is brilliant. But somebody said he's done 2 on me in the last week. But the other one, for some reason, the one you sent me a link to is on his, because he's got another YouTube channel, even though he's forever banned from YouTube. Ooh.
Debunked and Discussed. That's a nice name.
That is a nice one as well. Are you going to chuck it on the list?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really difficult. And, you know, like I say, because the line is so well established, it's like...
Yeah, and...
I suppose in our space, it's like the gold standard for call-in shows.
And like we were saying earlier, I know I just made this joke, but like, we don't want to just basically go like, oh, let's try and do what the line is doing.
Yeah, exactly, because that's not what I intend to do, you know. I just want it to be, you know...
Our version, so it's probably going to be a bit sillier.
Yeah, when somebody calls into the line, you know that Matt or Forrest, Erica, they're going to tear them a new one.
Yeah.
But I that's not really what I'm going for. I just want it to be, you know, I got no problem with somebody calling in because they disagree with me. That's absolutely fine. You know, and that'll make for good content. But I don't want people saying, oh, you're just trying to do what the line does.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, that's the thing. We just want to try and mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
And
cheeky banter. I hate the word banter. I can't stand it.
Cheeky banter.
It just makes me cringe. Convince Creaky.
But that's something we need to establish in terms of like structure of the show is whack a creationist. I've said before, whack a theist is but are they coming like this is the thing with the line, like I haven't actually watched the line, right? But I understand the concept. Really, I've seen clips on TikTok. That's a lie. I have actually seen clips on TikTok long before I actually even knew that was the line.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like we were just saying, they're all very like, it seems like people are calling in for the specific purpose of challenging.
Yeah.
Whereas that is just going to be like one of the things.
Yeah.
You know, if that's why you want to ring. But if like I said earlier, if we were talking about, say, Artemis 2, you could also ring in to explain why it's the most amazing thing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like it just.
Yeah. You know, I don't
discussion.
I don't want people thinking I don't want people thinking that I'm just trying to copy the line, because I'm not.
We're overcompensating. We've said that too many times.
And I also don't want people to think it's a debate show, because it won't be. It won't be a debate
but that's
show.
What I'm saying is, it's not straight debate show. That's not the purpose to ring in.
Yeah, but you know, if somebody wants to ring in and say, you know, you said this and you were wrong, I welcome it. You know, I'm more than happy to have conversations, but I don't want it to sort of, you know, spiral and end up like I know you probably haven't seen, but if you watch FTFE debate, he's so good at making people angry and they rage quit.
Yeah,
you know,
and that's his thing. He gets under people's skin, though. That's like his kind of. He enjoys the chaos. You can see.
Yeah. But I think the person who said they were from the line has left.
Yeah, I think so. I was waiting for a chance to say this. I think she said her name is Jess. Jess, yeah. So
Right.
I'm not sure if you're still here, Jess, but stop watching us steal your ideas.
See, so it's more like Jaron's Speaker's Corner.
Does he have a call in? Oh, yeah, no, Jess is still here.
Yeah. You are still here, Jess.
So Jaron has a call-in show as well, does he?
He does, actually, and I've never watched it, to be honest. But Jaron is one of those I never made a video about him until the final experiment was happening. He was just one of those.
Yeah, sorry.
And every time I saw him, I'd be like, he just seems like a really nice guy.
Sorry, this is quite a cool name. The Creaky, you know, like Speakeasy.
Yeah, I'll chuck on the list as well.
On the list as well.
The Creaky. Ring around the blinder. Ooh, super chat. Thank you. Thank you, Just Rick.
That was very quiet that time.
Yeah, I know. You haven't turned your lug phones down, have you?
No, click that sound effect again. They're really quiet again.
Yeah.
They've changed as well. I've also got my headphones on backwards.
Right, if you guys want a screener, I know a few. Not sure if that's the direction you're going on. This is the thing, Jess. I don't really know what direction to go in, because I watched the line because I'm scared of Matt Dillahunty.
He's a very intimidating bloke, isn't he?
Yeah, and I could watch him. You gotta watch an episode, Carl.
I've never watched a full episode, but this is what I'm saying is, I only put 2 and 2 together. That's the line. I already knew who that guy was. It Matt? His name is
Matt Dillahunty. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I didn't know his name, but I was very familiar with him because I've watched him tear people a new one so many times.
Yeah. He's really, really good, and he's so bloody smart.
Mm-hmm.
He's
so serious. It scares me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I've watched loads of episodes of The Line, and I don't think I've seen him laugh.
I think
ever.
Yeah, if we managed to get him on here, I think I'd spend the whole episode like this.
Yeah.
Just in case.
He's so good at what he does. I just wish he would be less explosive sometimes. See, now that's what I like about Matt, is the fact that he is explosive.
I do like the fact he just seems like he's just had enough of this shit.
Yeah, but have you seen how long he's been doing this?
He probably has just had enough of this shit.
He's been doing it like 20 years.
Yeah, God.
Christopher Shapley, DVM, CVA, CVH, CVFT, everybody's favourite American veterinarian. How are you, pal? Will the show be time limited? If so, call it the Creaky Hour.
But we have tried.
Take care, Sheldon.
Sorry I didn't manage to actually get you on. He was trying to ring the whole time. I felt bad.
Yeah, I know. But I think
what we've done before, we found cutting off at an hour too restrictive.
Yeah.
I don't like having a super set type.
But if you pull the Lines channel up now, you'll see there's episodes which are like an hour and 45 minutes, and then there's episodes which are 6.5 hours.
Yeah,
it depends.
Depends how the conversation's going. I suppose it depends who's up. who's on,
Yeah.
all this stuff.
In between appointments, I wanted to say hello. Hello.
Hi, Chris.
Creaky had a There We Are Then show before. Yeah, that's when Katz and I used to do.
That was Agree to Disagree. That was, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Agree to Disagree. There We Are Then was what I called
the channel, wasn't it?
No, it was like when I was doing, when I had Emma Thorne on there for a chat. It was basically like the 12-hour live stream, but one guest at a time. And the show was called There We Are Then.
I mean, you could just go back to, because
I
like that name.
Yeah.
I like that phrase as with the double meaning.
Yeah. Do you know, it's funny with that. So don't you say, Carl, because you know, but for the people who are watching this now, type in the site. So when a Welsh person says, oh, there we are then, what are they calling you? Call it a good call. But what if it's a bad call? The Tidy Show.
This is the thing. I've been trying to think if the word tidy could come into it, but I can't think of anything.
Just quickly, because Jess is on the screen here now. You mentioned a call screener, Jess. So you mean somebody to answer the calls and kind of find out, you know, who the person is? Are they just going to be a complete tool bag on? But the trouble is, the person, they'd have to be in here. This is probably why you see, like, real podcasters and call-in show hosts, you are probably in a little room next to my room, so you can go, hello, right, so you want to talk, that's fine, there we are, I'll queue you up. Just give you a heads up. That's the thing, see, it's going to be a bit Russian roulette, isn't it? But the
only thing we do have is a name, and like, they did say who it was, but like, you can put your name as anything. So
exactly.
Whoever Jesus Christ was, no one called Jesus Christ was in the side chat. It was spelt differently as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Kent Horvind.
Yeah.
Like, so it is a bit tricky. You do risk just having nutters on as well.
Yeah, exactly. But at the end of the day, you know, if somebody just comes on just to be a knob, you just mute them and kick them.
But I don't think it's so much coming on to be a knob as you don't know. Someone could ring in absolutely steaming or strung out on anything and just be like a nutter. That's what I mean. There's no.
Yeah, but all you'd have to do then.
I was trying. You know exactly who I'm talking about.
I know exactly who you're talking about. But Peck isn't around the live streams much anymore. There's Unfiltered and Creaky Welsh Rare Chat. Call it Flat Break. Yeah, your Discord pal. I love Peck. Peck's awesome. And you know, right? Basically, we all just abuse him in the server. Every time he types.
Yeah, I've seen.
Mr. 42 has got it's called Tidy Bot.
Yeah.
And he's got the bot. So every time Peck types something, the bot tells him to shut up. And he literally he takes it all in the way it's intended.
Sorry, Jess just put there. I don't know if you want to.
That would
be very helpful.
Jess, that would be incredibly helpful. If you wouldn't mind, just send an Creaky at creakyblinder.com and I'll get back to you. It probably won't be today because I've just noticed it's 4 o'clock.
Yeah, we should probably wrap this up because you'll go in like half hour.
5:30 the table's back.
Oh, right, okay.
So
yeah,
and
funny we did say,
and I had a shower on Saturday, so you know, quick bit of links, and I'm good to go.
Got another 3 days before you need another one.
Things like that.
Yeah.
Creaky Blind, you could use Google Meets to screen. Yeah, but no, that kind of adds another step to the process. And
what you also, if you're a regular viewer of the live streams, what you got to also consider is that we are incredibly unprepared and lazy.
Yeah, and we're terrible at live streaming.
Yeah. So these are all factors you got to consider as we are terrible at this.
Like, for example, now I just said to Callum, press the blue button.
And I was like, what blue button?
What blue button? And there's only one blue button, but I just know, press that and it.
Yeah, this is your setup.
But it's my setup. It's not yours. It's like
the only time I sit here is well, yesterday, and if we're live. Other than that, I don't sit here.
Yeah, last night when we were faffing about and that video went up so late and I had to title it and everything, and you were, I couldn't even control your mouse.
Yeah, for the first, it's a nightmare. Anyway, not important.
Peck's all right, haven't seen him in ages, or miss telling him to shut up. He's always in the server, Peter. He's in there most days.
Oh, we've got Beardo in the chat.
Any other Space Frisbee fans got your name wrong? Oh, just Kent Hovind now. I'm creepy blinder again now. But yeah.
Also really enjoyed having you on as well, Beardo. That was really fun.
It was a good laugh.
I know we've overlapped on schedules before, but we need to have an episode with just you. I think we'd have a good laugh.
Yeah. What days of the week do you?
Sunday and Tuesday, I think.
Is it Sunday and Tuesday?
I think that's what he said, yeah. I also subscribed to you and stuff after the stream. You got a new fan. And I know where you live.
Creepy blind man, that's it. That's what he calls me. Creepy blind man. It's do you know with Kent Hovind, right? And we will end the stream now. With Kent Hovind, so a flat earther says, I don't know, the moon, Mikey Smith thinks the moon's 50 miles away.
50 miles away?
50 miles above
the moon's in Cardiff.
Yeah, basically. And they said, well, just drive there, Mikey, and show us that you were right and we were wrong. But anyway, so, I then, that was a terrible example because you've got to be a special kind of stupid to think the moon's only 50 miles away. But the point I was trying to make is Kent Hovind doesn't even make any effort to debunk anything I say, let alone anybody who's, like a proper science, nerd who knows this stuff. He just repeats back what you've just said to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then adds on like, evolution is a religion.
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't know. Right, so where are we? Blind faith, blinding assertions, call me crazy, sit down and shut up. I like that one. Debunked and discussed, the Creaky, and there we are then.
I also think, should we leave this stream up? Comment ideas underneath.
Yeah, that's a good idea because Mr. Andrat is just saying how he's got no clue what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave this up. And yeah, if you're watching this on catch up, then drop your show name ideas below. And see, the thing is, if I do a community post to try and find out which is the best day of the week, I'm just every day of the week is going to be the best day of the week.
There is no best day.
Yeah, 9 o'clock on a Monday will be best, and so will 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and the same will apply to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Do you know what I will say?
What?
What's wrong with during the day?
Nothing.
There's 100 people watching now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the same as on a Sunday evening. So
yeah, exactly.
Yes, I know maybe we might lose some viewers to other viewers.
Yeah.
But it is like, I hate saying this on like publicly for some reason, but you just can't please everyone.
No, you can't. It's impossible.
It's really difficult.
That's what I mean. Like logically, it's like, right, let's do a community post, see which day of the week suits people the best. But there's so many people and they're from so many different places.
Well, yeah, like we were saying earlier, let's say, for example, we started 7 a.m. UK time. We've got people getting up for work. We got the Aussies and the Kiwis. We got that side of the world. But a big chunk of your audience are East Coast of the US.
Yeah.
And we eliminate them completely by starting at 7 in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
So unless they're up at like 1, 2 o'clock, which I know some people are, but responsible adults like Chris aren't up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
No,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, so I think we'll wrap it up there now because it works.
Yeah, and I think we're on to something. Yeah,
I know what you were saying about fielding the calls. Sorry, not field it, but it's difficult. But I think it's just going to have to be if somebody wants to call. If there was a competition on GMTV when you wanted to ring in, and you'd have to just keep trying and trying and trying.
Yeah.
Oh, there we are. The answer is
get through.
Yeah, puffy nipples, and we were in the draw.
Yeah,
people have just got to keep trying until they get through, and if they really want to get through, they'll get through.
I am gonna have to try and figure out how I can gain any kind of control over this while there's people ringing in though.
Yeah, well,
because it was bad. Like it would say like I know that Sheldon was, so it would say his name.
Yeah.
And then I would wait.
Yeah.
Or I would cancel that call. And then when it would come up saying like Sut Kettle, Steph,
yeah,
Brian, like it was just one after the other. And I can't get off that screen. But again, it could just be a case of I don't know how, so I might have to figure it out.
Funnily enough, 1 a.m. our time any night would work so well for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like some people are up.
Exactly. But
you're not up at 1 o'clock in the morning.
No, I'm in bed most.
Yeah. Padge in Ireland, isn't he?
Yeah, Padge's in Ireland. Any day of the week between 8:30 and 9 p.m. It'll be like, right, I'm out there.
Yeah.
Bedtime.
Last night, you were up till like 10. You were like a toddler. I thought you were going to cry.
I felt like I was going to cry. It's about the only free time. Yeah, the time of the show is going to be difficult, but I think if we can have a conversation with Jess, I think to get some input from somebody who's already involved in a call-in show. Because
Jess could be very helpful in this situation.
I get what she's saying about fielding the calls, but it's not really feasible for us because
we're just gonna have to work with what we got.
Yeah,
and if it was working and it was growing, then probably we'd have to. But
so what we could do, because it's topical at the minute around the channel, maybe the first episode will be about Kent Hovind.
Yeah, it seems to be a lot of him.
Yeah, he's desperate for attention. He is.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the video I'm going to make about him now, if it goes as well as all the other Kent Hovind videos, it'll get like 30, 40, 50,000 views in a couple of days. His video about me was like on less than 300 views.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So, very strange.
Right. Yeah, we do need to wrap it up now, though.
There we are. Brilliant. Right. So that's what we're going to do. Just keep an eye on the community tab. I will...
Sorry. My burp made him jump. Sorry.
Oh, dear me. Kent Hovind is a chicken who didn't show up to his own counter protest at the ARC protest. He's such a knobhead, he is. He's such a knobhead. And he doesn't believe me that I've actually sent a person in the dinosaur. If you open my Google Drive, I've seen
the photos.
Yeah, there's like more than 100 photos, pictures of his house, private areas you can't go into.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jess, send me an email, and Callum and I would love to have a chat with you if it's okay with you, as somebody who's got experience of doing this. And the rest of you can keep an eye on the community tab. And if you think of anything later, I will leave this video up. So comment in the doohickey, the comment section below, and we'll go from there. So we're out there now because I'm going to pee my pants now. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you all for watching Creaky Live. Don't forget to follow me on all of your social media platforms. Have a good day and have a creaky week.